Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on quick. It's Thursday and I wanted to talk about loneliness, everyone's favorite topic. I have really been struggling with loneliness lately. Um, and it really became apparent to me that I was really self soothing with wine this past year with COVID to try to help me, I guess, not feel lonely at night, maybe have a connection to help me kind of fall asleep better. I feel like we're kind of all justifying the shitty behavior that we're doing. So I was definitely that person. It really became apparent when I became COVID positive and I lost my sense of taste and smell. And all of a sudden, I'm not drinking, I'm sick, and I'm not leaving the house. I'm stuck here. No one's coming in, no one's going. I'm taking care of my kids. We're actually trying to kind of stay away from each other too. And it would get to be about 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like, oh, I would normally be grabbing a glass of wine and finding something stupid to watch on TV. Well, now I'm not doing that because I don't feel good. And I'm really like, why am I missing that glass of wine so much? Like, I don't feel good. Why am I still missing that? And it really started to kind of make me aware of how lonely I was and how long that's probably been going on. And I'm introverted. I freaking love being alone, don't get me wrong. And this was even too much for me. It's now been over a year that we've been stuck in this state, this quarantining, this isolation, this bullshit. And it took its toll. And so I was really forced to kind of deal with these feelings it was bringing up for me. And so I'm sitting there at night and I'm alone. There's nobody to talk to. Um, no one to make me feel better, no one to kind of make me feel loved and make me feel cared for. I'm just there alone. And it really started to bring up these feelings of abandonment, rejection, questioning your own self-worth, stuff from when you were little. You don't even remember these beliefs, where they came to be, but why are you feeling like this? And so normally, grab a glass of wine and I'm not thinking about that anymore. So when I was forced to deal with it, it just really surprised me how much I was really self-medicating. And so I looked into it, and the Journal of the American Medical Association, they published a study, and they said that during COVID, the increase of women's heavy drinking, which is more than 2 drinks per day, increased over 40%. That's absolutely asinine. So men also increased, but women have increased a lot more. And you really start to wonder what the hell's behind that. Why are the women justifying drinking more as a way to cope with the situation that's going on? And I'm sure it's different for every person, but for me, it was loneliness. And the more I start to talk to people, the more I realize they can relate and they're also feeling lonely too. So I really wanted to come up with healthier alternatives to really deal with this. And so I came up with 3 things that work for me. And the 3 things that work for me are, I really have to get out of the stuck state every day is I have to start moving. So I have to exercise. That's just it. I have to move. And it doesn't matter if it's going to the gym, shoveling snow, going for a walk, whatever. I have to do something. If I have to get the blood pumping, I have to get myself in a better frame of mind, and that's what does it for me. If I don't do that, I will find myself, it is 2 p.m, I'm sitting on my ass playing Candy Crush. Woe is me. I've done nothing today. It's horrible. So I have to exercise. 2 is, I really decided to focus on the self-care during this. Now is the time where there's no excuses. Before, we're all so goddamn busy. We don't have time for the mask. We don't have time for the facial. We don't have time for the massage. We don't have time for the naps. What's the excuse now? We have all the time in the world. So now I'm taking that time to do all the stuff that I made excuses to not do then that really pampered myself, which is really nice after a while. I absolutely love it. So that was what, really the second thing that's helping me. Third, it's the art of misdirection. When I find myself spinning and kind of, I'm lonely, I'm bored, I'm tired, I don't have any motivation, it's like, you gotta just rip the Band-Aid off. I have to do something to change my thoughts at that moment. And so for me, it's, blare some music, shake my ass, and, maybe go in the kitchen and cook something that I would normally not have the time to cook. So I'm going to spend all day cooking my grandmother's favorite casserole, or, my son's favorite cookie recipe, something that takes a long time all day, and it gets me out of my own head. It gets me thinking about something else, and it's bringing up memories of the past, good memories. It's your grandmother's favorite casserole. It's your son's favorite cookies. You love it. It makes you feel good. You're like, oh, the memories of my grandmother, the smell in the kitchen. It kind of reignites that passion and that excitement. It makes you happy. And that's really helps me a lot. Those three things. Now, I would love to know for you if there's something else that works for you, if you use one of these three tricks. And if you use something else, please share it because we can all use that right now. And I hope you could relate. So have a great day. Please like, comment, and share, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.